first time ever met in my life. I love everyone.
What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a TNA Impact Wrestling review. And we start off the show with Kurt Angle coming down to introduce our new TNA Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Roode. Yes, great moment here. And, well, we get, like I said, great moment. Bobby Roode, champ again. But we get an interruption from Lashley, MVP, and Kenny King. They come on down, and, well, MVP scoots his ass up in front of Lashley and wants a title shot. And guess what? Bobby Roode says he was willing to give Lashley a rematch, but he will give a match to MVP tonight. Does not matter who it is, he's ready to go. He is a fighting champion. Anyway, MVP gets a shot. While he jumped ahead, playing leapfrog, Lashley looks pissed off. And Kenny King looks pretty confused himself. So, MVP ends up leaving. Because he was granted his match, he's going backstage to prepare for this match, and he leaves alone. Lashley and King still in the ring together, confused, pissed, angry, upset. Their brother, money, power, respect is done. That's that. So, we move on to a little backstage segment with Loki in his best dramatic voice possible and Samoa Joe. And they talk about their match coming up next versus the Hardys. And it starts off, and, well, some really good shit, of course. Seriously, awesome shit. And let me tell you what, that Loki's Warriors Way to Matt Hardy, holy shit. Wow. Now that is goddamn some hard-hitting action. And, well, anyway, what I really liked, Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch on Matt Hardy. Well, Samoa Joe has the fucking coquina clutch locked in, and you know how the opponent would be on top of him. So Jeff Hardy climbs the top of the ropes, goes for the swanton on top of Matt, but this breaks that hold, so Matt Hardy will not tap. Jeff Hardy breaks that up by sacrificing his brother. Very smart move and awesome. Then, just wicked cool. Then we get another swanton from Jeff Hardy to Loki, and then the fucking Matt Hardy moonsault to Loki. 1, 2, 3, victory. The Hardys are moving on against the Wolves for the tag team straps next week. Now, can you get down with that? Tag team wrestling is awesome, so hell yes. Then, we got a backstage segment with James Storm and Davey Richards here. Davey Richards, he's gonna flip. And James Storm says, I got the answers. I wish I had them, but I got them for you. So next week, I want an answer. So he's moving on. He's going to get his answer next week. And that just leaves what's going to happen with the tag titles. Say Davey Richards does flip, goes to the James Storm family. What happens? I don't know. So will we actually have the belts defended against the Hardys, or will they just give them up if Davey Richards leaves? I don't know. We're going to find out. Comment down here. What do you guys think? No spoilers, please, because I don't know anything that's going on, and I know TNA's recorded so far ahead, but I have yet to read any, and I don't care. I just watch it on Wednesdays. That's it. Anyway, we get this awesome video package of Samuel Shaw. Let me tell you what, that video package was like a horror movie. Just wicked cool shit. Anyway, Shaw and Brittany down to the ring, and well, anyway, Gunner cuts it off, comes on down, pissed off, calls them both creepy bastards, and well, we get some fighting going on here. Samuel Shaw is pissed. He has to defend Brittany and himself. Anyway, that was that, and the Katani choke, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and he locks it in. Shaw chokes out Gunner, and hey, that's that. And it did hit a low blow on Gunner too. That's the way it goes, man. So anyway, Brittany and Shaw moving on in their little development here of creepy bastard bitches, whatever you want to call them. This is that. Then we have a new member of the TNA roster. Can I say it correctly? I don't know. What is it? Mahabali Shar? I can't say it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, the guy looks like a beast. 6'4". I don't know what, 260 or so. And the guy's pretty jacked too. So, hey, I guess we're gonna see more of him. He's from India, and we used to have what was it? Ring King. That was in India too. That was a TNA venture. I don't know if that even. I only watched a few of them, but basically, India loves wrestling. So hey, good for fucking business. That's the way I see it. Let's see what the kid can do before we judge anything. All right, support down here. Say what you think about Shara, whatever the fuck his name is. We'll get it within 2 or 3 episodes. Anyway, on to Bram and Magnus versus Dreamer and Devon. Awesome match, man. And let me tell you what, somebody had tweeted it, and it does make sense. Magnus just doesn't look in place here. Bram and Devon and Dreamer, they're that gritty, fucking tear shit apart kind of guys, and Magnus is like that, just not that kind of guy. But hey, he does play well, and we get a great match out of all of it. But I just love the Bram shit. And anyway, Bram sets up a table outside of the ring, goes for a suplex off the apron to Devon, but Devon ends up capitalizing and knocking Bram down onto this table. And well, this leads into Magnus getting pinned, and that is the end of that. Dreamer and Devon victorious in this match here, and it was a really good match. I enjoyed it, could see more of it, but hey, it is what it is. I don't know if they're going to move on, but I would much rather see like a Bram versus Tommy Dreamer or a Bram versus Devon. Either way, Magnus is his own thing. It's a different guy, but hey, it worked out here. I liked it. So we get Spud. Finally, he's back in a huge pop. Crowd is behind him, calls EC3 a big-nosed douchebag. It happened twice. The first time I heard it, like he said douchebag on TV. Holy shit. Anyway, it happened, and anyway, EC3 interrupts this. When he's coming down with Tyrus, we get the he's a wanker chants coming out, and well, this turns into a little bit of a brawl going on. EY ends up making the save here because Spud is totally outmatched with the size comparison, let it be known. But anyway, Spud, man, got over huge. What a little babyface turn could do for somebody, man. The guy is over big time now. It's amazing. So anyway, we move on to Gale versus Havok, and brutal outside of the ring, brutal. Havok destroys Gail Kim. Anyway, Gale refuses. She wants this match, and we end up going in. And she does get some good offense in here. We do eat defeat, but Havok kicks, and Havok ends up just with that whole fucking arm behind her back, power slam, done. Havok wins again. And then we have Manik trying to recruit the new Mahabali Shuri. Man, I cannot say that name, but he's trying to recruit the new guy, and that's that. Lashley then walks out on MVP backstage, pissed off, no words, doesn't say nothing, packs his shit, goes. That's that. And then we get the main event, MVP versus Bobby Roode, and this is for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, and this is a solid match. Really, really good. They both get offense in, and they both, it looks like it could go either way, and well, you get Bobby Roode picking up the win here, and it was nice to see. Roode bomb, the slam, and then out of nowhere, Lashley enters the ring and blows fucking Roode inside out with a spear, and then MVP goes to shake hands with Lashley. Lashley just slips his hand out of there, fuck you MVP, and walks on out, down and up the ramp. He's out of there. That is that. Where do we go from here? Next week we have Lashley versus Austin Aries, but Lashley had an answer. Lashley has a rematch coming up. He has to. So, I don't know when that will happen. Can't wait to see it happen, actually. But it's nice to see Lashley get away from MVP, Kenny King. He doesn't need that. He's a good guy. He's a good champ. And well, Bobby Roode's champ now, and that's the one that needs to be. But anyway, Bobby Lashley is a beast, and you cannot deny that. Guys, comment down here. Where do you see the feud going? Roode, Lashley 2? When and where? Can't wait to see it. Support pro wrestling. Go to sonsofwrestling.com. Get yourself some cool ass t-shirts and hoodies and all that good shit. And I will see you guys next week. Until then, hit the thumbs up. Comment down below. Peace.